My name is Annalise. I'm the program coordinator for Memphis Native Tree Works, which is the nursery, landscaping, and green infrastructure division of the Works Incorporated. We're here at Northside, which is a development of the Works Incorporated, where we are looking at the landscaping that has been sourced and grown by our internal Memphis Native Tree Works cohort. The reason it's so important for Memphis Native Tree Works, a program of the Works, to be a part of choosing the landscape for big projects and developments like Northside and Peachtree is we're able to work directly with the designers to choose plant material that's both beneficial to people, as in edible, as well as our environmental friends around us, like our red-tailed hawks that have been landing in our trees just planted last week. Yeah, for example, the pink muley grass that we've chosen is a native grass that turns purple in the wintertime, which provides really nice fall-winter interest, but it also has really long root systems that helps retain water and reduce the amount of water that's running off into our systems around. Same as our equisetum over here, it's a water-loving plant, so it was put here specifically to help catch some of that extra runoff and water from the hard surface areas on the building. Over here we have a collection of tulip poplars, Virginia sweetspire, native sedges, and low bush blueberries. The idea of mixing all of these intentional natives is to create functional landscapes. So landscapes that feed people, landscapes that support the environment, and beautify our spaces. So we don't want just one purpose in our landscape. We want the plant material to do multiple different things to provide value for our development and for the neighborhood around it. The trees, so the trees are all native. Yeah, I mean, the trees being native means that they're low maintenance and they're gonna exist in the landscape for a long time and feed a lot of the pollinators and animals in the area. They also have like low maintenance, so that's gonna save money throughout the time of the development, which means that money can be poured back into other projects and poured back into the neighborhood. So by choosing certain plant material, not only are they functional for people and functional for animals, but if they lower maintenance costs, it allows us to put that money into more intentional things rather than just mowing grass or some of the other things that are really costly for developments. So a lot of the data, there's about 10 or 15 different species of native trees. A lot of different oak species are planted throughout the area. Some of these species get to be large canopy trees, 50 feet in height and spread, and this will be really important many years down the line for shading out some of these areas and trying to reduce the amount of heat island effect we're feeling here at Northside. So right now the trees may be only 14 feet tall, but in another 20, 30 years, the parking lot will be nice and shady for people getting out of their cars and making it into Northside, and the area overall will be cooler than the surrounding non-treed area. So it's really important for people's safety as well as the aesthetic appeal of the trees being in this area. Northside is the first of many Works projects that shows the circularity that the Works is creating within regenerative initiatives. This one shows that the nursery, where we're growing baby trees all the way from seed up to large calipers, are going into developments where then at the end of life, maybe 50, 150 years, they'll be taken down and brought to Memphis Urban Wood, where they'll be recycled into wood that is usable lumber for other development projects. So the Works is really trying to hone in on the circularity of what we're doing, everything from growing trees from seed to using the end-of-life trees in our products and our developments in the future. So these trees that you see here in 100 years may be timber for a new development project. We want to keep it all in the family. Stay tuned for the grand opening, January 15th, to see the landscape fully completed and come together with the design in the building for the ribbon cutting, where you can see all of the different pieces of this development all merging to create a beautiful space for the Klondike neighborhood.